Hello, hello, my Capricorn placements. Welcome to the Jaguar's Den. I hope all is well. I am about to get into a monthly energy forecast for you. This is to pair with the All Signs, Goals, and Objectives monthly reading that I posted yesterday for you. So if you haven't checked it out, feel free to do so, because it might give you more insight into the reading that I'm about to do for you today. All right, so I do not remember that reading from yesterday. And so I don't know if it resonated. It is. If not, then this might be for somebody else. Okay. All right, if you're new to my channel, welcome to the Jaguar's Den. This space is dedicated to anyone on a path of deep healing, intuitive awakening, and overcoming toxic traits or karmic cycles that are damn near impossible to break free from. Now, without further ado, we're going to get into it. Holy Spirit, can you give me insight for my Capricorn placements, monthly energy influences, energetic influences for each week for the month of June. I guess since it's already Thursday, the first week will be like a good teaser to see if this even resonates for you. So here we go. Week 1, 9 of Pentacles. 2, 3. Oh, okay, I remember what I did. 1, 2, 3. Lord, peace be to the tarot readers who have OCD. What else for week 4? High Priestess. Ooh. Let's see. 7 of Wands. Oh, y'all, somebody trying to squabble week 2. Is that what it is? Knight of Swords, 7 of Wands. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So here we go. Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. I think that's your energy, Capricorn. So here we go. For week 1, you have the 9 of Pentacles and the Moon. Okay. So maybe there is something about you secretly. Okay, 2 things. Maybe you want to be independent. You want some type of freedom. You want some type of abundance, but maybe there is some subconscious block that you're recognizing for this first week. Maybe you're recognizing the ways that you limit yourself. It's like the way that this moon is crying. It's kind of like your soul is crying for, I don't know, it's crying for something. Let me see what this book, what this interpretation talks about. Power Star. All right, the moon beckons you into the realm of mystery and subconscious exploration. Its gentle light reveals half-truth and shadows. It reveals half-truths and shadows, encouraging you to trust your instincts. The crescent moon on the card symbolizes intuition as your guide through the unknown, while the 3 figures embody an aspect of self. So maybe you're childlike. because the females on this card look young, or maybe you are young. Maybe you listen to your subconscious, or you look to your subconscious, but maybe you don't trust it all the way, considering how the moon is crying. And so that might be something you were experiencing or undergoing, or being aware of this week so far. I don't know. Something about this card. Like, in this Nine of Pentacles, she looks very confident, very secure. This owl here is wisdom and intuition. So, oh, you trust your wisdom, but you don't trust your intuition. Okay. Let's see. Anything else to clarify this Nine of Pentacles? Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. New beginnings in the spring. So did you just break up on a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio recently in the spring? And this karmic says, let's put this karmic cycle on. Maybe there is something with you that won't let go of this karmic cycle with this Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Because you got karmic cycle, repetition, soul closure, and then messages. Whatever it is, it's about to pay off at the bottom of the deck. And so maybe you're like closing out on a test or something with the karmic cycle, be it at work or in relationships. It could be messages. You got messages from somebody you just broke up with back in spring with communication. I don't know, child. Take what resonates. That's week 1. Week 2, we have Knight of Swords and 7 of Wands. So this is giving the energy of somebody rushing in to fight, to bicker, to squabble, to do some sort of back and forth. But you know what? Somebody may be rushing up to you to fight, to battle, to go toe-to-toe with you. But week 2, you may shine your light and have them running away. The way this Knight of Swords is running. Now, this could be you. Please take it, flip it, smack it, rub it down, however it resonates. But it could be you. Nah, you clearing the smoke. You clearing the smoke. Maybe this dragon tried to blow some breath on you, but you're like, nah, buddy. Or maybe you you do some inner healing, you do some shadow work from week 1, and then you come out on week 2 ready to take charge and stand your ground. And that is what I'm saying. Any more insight when it comes to week 2? Yeah, this came in reverse. So you are not regretful. You are not sad. You have no guilt. Masculine energy, working on it. So is there like a masculine energy that tried to come back to you in week 1 that was not sad or regretful, but wants to come to work on it? And you told him scat cat when he tried to say, here, kitty, kitty. Let me clarify 7 of Wands. Can we talk confession? Some things take time. They're not ready yet. The chaser, attachment, seeking validation. They only want you because you're going away. It's going to be some romantic gesture. Maybe they're heartbroken, saying you're the peanut butter to my jelly. I'm working on it. Manifesting things. Maybe you'll be in confusion or turmoil because you don't know what to do because you're expanding. But maybe something about you still has love. but do not fret. Wishes are coming true. If you have the passion and desire, you can celebrate and leave this person jealous, okay? But what you have to do, you don't have to back down, okay? I don't care how much the chemistry is. Luck is on your side. You will be in karmic justice, okay? Maybe you're dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius who is feeling sorrowful. Or this could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius that you will meet, because this new beginning in spring will have this Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. All right, so that's that on that. Hopefully that's good enough clarification. Week 3. I'm seeing a couple different things. You have the Fool and the Seven of Cups. This could be you stepping into the unknown and you don't even know what is in store for you, or you're like going through your options trying to pick out the best ones for you. This could also be a Fool, seeing that this is under this Knight of Swords energy, this Nine of Pentacles, who is not regretful from leaving you but still probably just wants you on their team. This Fool maybe walking into a Seven of Cups, probably because they don't know what they're gonna get. Let's see. All right, so can you clarify this Fool card? Feminine energy came in reverse. I don't know what that means. What does this mean, Spirit, when feminine energy comes in reverse? Oh. So this Knight of Swords, whoever left you, if somebody left you in week 1, maybe week 2, they try to come back. You tell them scat cat when they say here kitty kitty. You rush them off. And so this Fool goes into the arms of a, what is that? I forgot what they call it, like feminine energy in reverse, okay? So this somebody ain't got their screws on too tight. Karmic, okay? They're running straight towards a karmic individual. And this could be what this Jezebel look like. I don't know, maybe has some sort of illusions, wear a lot of makeup, or just, I don't know. Could be Spanish. I don't know, child. But gonna have them run to some dark feminine energy and get caught up in a whole bunch of illusions, not knowing what they're getting themselves into. Okay, so. Okay, did I leave my back? Hold on. Ooh, sorry about that. You know, I don't play with mosquitoes. I stay in the South, and if I see a mosquito flying about, we gotta kick it out. So just seeing that mosquito coming around. Oh Lord, I have to spray that spray. Now I can't breathe. But anywho, when I see mosquitoes or flies coming around, so if I see fruit flies, I think that's like monitoring spirits. But if I see mosquitoes, they're literal bloodsuckers around you trying to siphon either energy, money, resources, your happiness, clout. They're trying to take something from you. Yo, kitty, okay? I don't know. Take it, flip it, smack it, rub it down however it resonates. You could be a Capricorn that has a dark feminine energy trying to, you probably ran off a feminine energy and they trying to seduce you with their kitty and you said scat cat. Because ain't for everybody. All right, anything else for this Fool for week 3? Things fall apart. So maybe something with this dark feminine energy, with this things fall apart with this new beginning. Okay, can you clarify the Seven of Cups? Expansion, high vibe. Time for a new direction. Okay, so this can kind of seem like maybe a feminine energy has a falling out with somebody due to smoking. And maybe they're trying to put illusions as if they're not smoking, but they are. And they're just being manipulative, trying to get their way without doing much of anything. It might not be smoking. It could be other types of coping mechanisms that maybe they went to, somebody does not approve of. This is getting out of relationship energy and like giving into like I don't know, maybe a child that needs help, or somebody that's battling substance abuse or something. And then somebody might come to you trying to talk with a confession. Well, that might not go well because it might end up in an anger conflict and have you continue to travel away from this person on your soul mission. So if you're walking away from somebody, don't stop. Get it. It's about to pay off. You see those fake illusions with clarity, and so you have no problem keeping somebody out in the cold, okay? Some things take time. And you know what? That's fine. But this chaser is not going to keep you attached to this karmic cycle just because they tell you that they're falling for you. It's okay to tell somebody you want to take time and take a break. You just give them the right messages to them as well. When you do so, you're sending a message to spirit that you want more out of life. You want something different. You don't want to go through these same karmic cycles. And when you do, what happens? New doors are opening. So don't be afraid to dream big, all right? I'm seeing it could be this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius that you have passion for, but may also be deceptive. You probably moved on from them already and blocked them. Well, you might be manifesting them back, okay? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius could be significant. Something about new arrivals, maybe somebody's pregnant. That could be that could be that full energy. Maybe week 3 you find out somebody's pregnant and there's so many questions around it. It might not even be a pregnancy. It could be just like a new beginning in general that has people questioning everything. Week 4, we have Judgment and the 9 of Wands. So maybe whatever leap of faith you try to do in week 3, you change your mind and decide to seclude yourself, or whatever decision you made, karmic justice happens and you stand firm and resilient. This looks like people are burning and reaching up. But you know what this Phoenix is doing? Getting the hell out of Dodge, okay? So maybe there is some energy about you being a phoenix rising from the ashes, and there are people that are trying to, didn't I say something about the mosquitoes and bloodsuckers? Or people that are monitoring you, monitoring spirits, or just people that are nosy, stalking your social media. You know. And you know, this thing, because I just killed a mosquito. And you know, the same way that I was just sitting there waiting for it to land before I killed it, that might be what you're doing now. You're like rounding up. You're like setting bait out to trap people Week 4, you are setting bait out to trap people. It's kind of like clearing the snakes out of your grass. Like you're cutting your grass low to get final snakes out of your grass. And then just gonna jump to week 5 real quick, because if you do so, week 5, you have the Star and the High Priestess. So maybe you'll shine bright. You will know the secrets. You'll know the higher knowledge that was given to you. Let's see, let's clarify week 4 before we move on to week 5. Holy Spirit, can you clarify? And Judgment card for week 4 for my Capricorn placements. Can you clarify the Judgment card? Friends, fun, and support. So you might be changing your mind about some friends. Some attachment, some friends, fun, support who have attachments or obsessions that are holding on. Oh, this is because if you keep them, you won't get your abundance. It's about the payoff came in reverse. That's what's going to happen. That's why all this came on to Judgment, because you realize there's some friends that are dead weight. So, oh my gosh. And you saw how that, I don't know if you saw that fly, but that fly was all in my face. So you, what is that? Week 4, you may have people all in your face. Like, get back. So, yeah, hold on. So, let's clarify the 9 of Wands. There was some movie, I think I was watching like the very first Predator or one of the Predator movies, because I was like binge watching the Predator season one weekend, or a series of franchise, whatever, one weekend. And I think they were trying to lure out the Predator. Like they were dropped on the ship and they being hunted. And so they use one person's bait, like, oh, I'm bait. So I don't know, it might be something significant about that for week 4 to have you figure out like, oh, okay, and that's how you're gonna be. Could be jealousy involved with eyes mesmerized. Could be somebody that you blocked, or somebody that you realize you need to block. All right. I'm going to clarify this 9 of Wands. Dang. Some things... Ooh. Some things take time, came in reverse. So, what is this? Judgment and the 9 of Wands. This is giving some insight. Maybe week 4, you realize maybe something you thought was going to take a lot of time really isn't. It's just taking a long time because you're not putting forth the effort. So maybe after that, well, give me something else to go with something at the time. Okay, masculine energy. Somebody is going to be persistent. Somebody is not trying to wait. And the way that this masculine energy is dark, like, this is giving like psychopath, sociopath, somebody unhealthy. Anything else? Know your worth. This person is drawn to your light. This person is dark and it looks like he's facing the light. And you know your worth, and there's nothing but light on this card. So they're drawn to you, not because they're attractive, not because they love you, because energetically there is something that they're missing inside that you fulfill. And it's not your job to fulfill them. It's your job to take care of yourself, okay? Like often you can't depend on other people for your happiness. You have to create happiness for yourself. You can't depend on other people for like safety. Yes, it helps. It's comforting to know that some people you can depend on, but like feeling safe is something within you. That's a choice you have to make. Okay? Even if you're in an unsafe place. I mean, there's been many times I've been in unsafe situations, uncomfortable, like not really knowing what's going to happen the next day, stressed out, like feeling like my world's going to fall complete. But once I recenter myself, miracles break through. So be resilient, like hone your emotions and keep calm. Like you can't think, like your intuition can't talk to you if you stay in fear, worry, anger, jealousy, all those low vibrational things. So you gotta stay focused. All right, so week 5, we have the High Priestess and the Star. Pisces and Aquarius energy. Okay. I think the Bull is Sagittarius energy. Can you clarify the High Priestess? So maybe you'll get an intuitive download to get space, ice somebody out, and then find the passion and desire to move on. And maybe relocate. You know. Be that in wherever you think it's necessary, okay? Maybe you'll get the intuitive nudge to move on or to find the passion to move on. Can you clarify the Star card? This Star card is looking like, okay, this ain't coming out because Spirit wants me to talk about it. So this girl in this card, she's looking like, I am about to sponge. Look at my tricks. Look at all the tricks that I can do. I'm a master manifestor. So that's the energy you might be pulling in the end of the month. So from the 29th until July 1st, that may be what you're dealing with. Let's see what this says. Okay, you better point that toe, honey. Point that toe. Moon, star. Oh, star, moon. All right, the Star invites you to look toward the future with renewed optimism and trust in the universe. The Golden Center Star, did you get it? The Golden Center Star invites you to look. No, the Golden Center Star represents hope and guidance, while the cascading water from the bowl symbolizes the free flow of energy and the replenishment of spirit. So you don't have to jump into the waters of Lake Minnetonka to purify your soul. You just have to let spirit replenish you. This may seem like you take an intuitive nudge to go on vacation and you allow yourself to do some inner healing, to take a break. 9 of Wands, it's like somebody that's a wounded healer, somebody that's tired. I'm gonna clarify that too after this. So in love, this can mean renewed hope in love, healing emotional wounds, finding inspiration, which will be a full circle moment considering week 1 on this side, you start off with the moon. So I'm considering this is like the beginning of the week, and towards the end of the week is the second card. So beginning of the week, you may be feeling powerful, confident, like you're the HBIC, head dude in charge. I don't know, but by the end of the week, you may be second guessing yourself and unsure about things. Spirit is just doing like poking at your confidence, because maybe whatever it is you're going to step into, you're going to have to be like solid as a rock. Okay, so that is like a full circle moment, because what is it? The Star, because the Star actually comes before the moon in the deck, in the Fool's Journey of the Major Arcana. But here you start with the moon and you have to go backwards to get to the Star. So maybe at one point you forgot yourself, forgot who you are, and you had to go inward to pull back, to pull who you were back outside of you, or the essence of who you are. Because I know for me, it's fun. Like, I don't know if you've ever like tried something that you used to do when you were younger, and then it's like, and then you do it again. It's like, oh my gosh, I forgot how much I enjoyed this. Like, this is amazing. Because like when I was working at the gym, granted I put on makeup, but I would have to wear like workout clothes and just be like regular. But now that I'm full-time coaching, I get to dress up, I get to accessorize, and I just get to do whatever I want to and just really express myself, which is, I don't know, it's very liberating to be comfortable expressing yourself in the way you want to. So maybe some aspect about that at the end of the month too. As far as career, you may get creative inspiration, opportunities are aligning with purpose, and you just get rejuvenated in your career. Finances, this may be financial stability on the horizon, trusting instincts for investment. So considering how it was the 9 of Pentacles and the moon, maybe you had some doubts about financial stability, but by the end of the month, you'll get that all sorted out and start trusting your instincts again. Maybe you don't trust your instincts because they're telling you to do certain things that maybe you once deemed were bad. Because I know when I first got my credit card when I was younger, I ran it up, got into debt, and I was just like, oh my gosh, credit cards are bad. But now that I'm responsible with my finances, I have no problem getting credit cards and allow them to build my credit. So maybe that's something you're going through. Anyway, at the end of the month, you must remember that the star shines brightest during the darkest of nights. And so it encourages you to embrace hope, trust your inner guidance, and open yourself to the blessings the universe has in store for you. So before I clarify this 9 of Wands, I am going to clarify this star one last, or try to clarify this star one last time. And then I'm going to get some advice real quick. All right. Can you clarify the star card, Spirit? Time to celebrate. Came in reverse. Was that supposed to come in reverse? Major yes, no. Okay, so yes, time to celebrate came out. Maybe you may not think it's a time to celebrate, but it truly is. Maybe a milestone or something you accomplished at the end of the month may not seem like a big milestone, but it is something amazing that you will need to celebrate. Anything else to go along with this time to celebrate? Anything else to go on with this time to celebrate? I guess not. I guess so. Blocked silence. So somebody is going to sell. So maybe you'll celebrate because you have hope about a relationship that gets unblocked. But that's confusing because High Priestess is saying, I need space, Ice Queen, passion, desire, moving on. Maybe these are two different people. Maybe with a particular Pisces, you will move on from them. And with another, maybe an Aquarius energy, you will have a reunion or you'll celebrate. Anything else to go on with this? Let it go, release. Don't look back. Yeah, maybe you'll be moving on from somebody, putting the past behind you as it pertains to somebody. Let's see, is this two different people? Major, yes, minor, no. Yes, the Sun card. So you will be, at the end of the month, you will be pushing somebody, you will be moving on from somebody, and at the same time, or around the same time, you'll be reconciling with someone, okay? So that's that on that. I'm going to get some advice real quick. Let's see. Oh, I said I was going to clarify the Nine of Wands. Luckily, it was right here. So the Nine of Wands represents unwavering determination in the face of exhaustion. The figure on the card, cloaked and holding a staff, appears battle-worn yet vigilant, standing guard over the wands behind them. These wands form a protective barrier symbolizing learned wisdom and resilience built from past struggles. And love, this is emotional resilience, overcoming relationship struggles, guarded heart. So maybe you'll let your walls down around some people. In the career, this can be pushing through work fatigue, nearing project completion, maintaining boundaries at work. As far as finance is concerned, it can be financial strain, maintaining stability through difficult times, or protecting assets. Okay? Yeah, these flies are getting out of hand. Now, the Nine of Wands urges you to stand firm despite obstacles. It serves as a reminder of past challenges that have been overcome, proving inner strength and resilience. So, yeah, week 4, you're going to have that inner strength and resilience. Oh, that is like 2 different energies too. So, on one hand, you're going to keep being resistant towards somebody, and you're going to change your mind about somebody else. And you know what? That probably is going to be, it might be shocking who you'll change your mind about and who you'll keep your guard up with, because the Nine of Wands is over the Star card and the Judgment is over the High Priestess. And the High Priestess was clarified as walking away, but the Star card was clarified as a reconciliation. So Judgment is like crisscross, so take that however you want. Flip it, smack it, rub it down, however it resonates, baby. All right, so Spirit, can you clarify this Nine of Pentacles for week 1? Or any advice for week 1 in reference to this Nine of Pentacles? Passion. Emotional intensity fuels creativity and purpose. Follow what sets your soul on fire. So maybe to step into this Nine of Pentacles, you need to follow your passion. Do something today that ignites your spirit and awakens your creativity. Okay? Have you done this already this week? If you have, high five. If not, take your hand, get to work. Okay? Now, for the moon, any advice for the moon? Unfolding. Oh, so there's secrets. There's some things going on. The path doesn't need to be fully visible. It reveals itself moment by moment. So let go of the pressure to know everything now. Stay present and allow each step to emerge naturally. All right, so next we have the Knight of Swords for week 2. For week 2, we have wholeness. Okay, hold on. All right, so oh my gosh, these flies are relentless. I literally, whatever. I give it up. Leave it up. Whew. We gonna keep it going. All right. So, for week 2, we have wholeness. True fulfillment comes when you embrace all parts of you, all parts of yourself. You are already complete. Recognize and honor both your light and shadow aspects. They make you whole. So week 2, you might be finding out that you're rushing into things, maybe like buying certain things or signing up for certain, certain things. I don't know. It could be what is your life. Maybe you know what I'm talking about. I don't know. I'm being guided to say it, but signing up for certain things, because you feel like you're incomplete because you don't have anything. And maybe that's why you hesitate sometimes, but no. Once you recognize that you're whole, you will probably have the courage or energy to push forward full force. Okay. Now, for the Seven of Wands, It says resistance or hesitation may be slowing momentum. Lean into the movement. So maybe you're resistant to stand up for yourself, to accept a challenge. Maybe you back down easily. Maybe you shrink when it's time to stand tall. Maybe you second guess yourself and your abilities. So I don't know. Take it resonates, child. Week 3. That was weird. I wonder why I said episodes. To the next episode. Maybe you think your life is like a drama movie or something. Or maybe that's how you treat your life. Oh, take it resonates. So. Okay, so for the Fool card, you got liberation. Ooh. You sending that fool packing. Because for the Fool you had assignment energy running towards of feminine energy reversed. And it was that dark masculine energy that gave me like, something ain't right with this person. Okay. Now it says freedom comes when you release what no longer serves you, let go and welcome new possibilities, identify something that has been weighing you down, release it and move forward. Okay. For the 7 of Cups. For week 3. So you got 2 things. You got nostalgia, memories shape emotions. Reflecting on the past can bring comfort or lessons. Honor past experiences, but stay present. Find joy in old memories without getting stuck. So maybe you're confused, stuck with illusions because you have a set idea of what happened or what's supposed to happen in the past, or what you experienced in the past. This is giving me the idea of like, so there is a coaching client that comes to the clinic that I work at, and he was used to the way that the previous company had their diabetes program. And so when he came in, he was basically seeming very disappointed in whatever my company was offering, because it wasn't exactly what it wasn't the same thing as what he had before. So yeah, so maybe being stuck in the past will have you miss out on opportunities, because serendipity also came out. It says unexpected blessings arrive when you are open to life's surprises. Stay open to synchronicities and chance encounters today. Magic is unfolding. There's also a sense of maybe something happening for week 4 that will be serendipitous, that will have you meet old colleagues, that will have you bring back nostalgia. And it'll just be like a loving, happy moment. So you'll be free. Maybe you'll be free from the things of the past, and they'll no longer serve you, since they no longer serve you. But you'll hold on. Oh yeah, maybe you'll free yourself from the life that you had, or free yourself from some relationship or a job or something that you're with in week 3, but you will keep the happy memories. Now, going on into week 4. We have boldness. Oh, yeah, something keeps coming up with this judgment that make you change your mind, that makes you you're going to be heated. Something is going to probably piss you off in week 4 with this judgment and 9 of Wands. Boldness, great achievements come from daring to take action. Step into your power fearlessly. Make a bold move today. Take the leap you've been hesitating on. All right, what do we have for the 9 of Wands? Oh, wow. Okay. So I'm going to spread this out. We have that for creation, openness, intimacy, and you're gonna have a bonus one, okay? That's how we gonna do it. So for the 9 of Wands, we have creation. You are a powerful creator. Your reality is shaped by your thoughts and actions. Channel your energy into creative expression or a passion project to strengthen your manifesting abilities. So this is tapping into your resilience in week 4. You must be bold. You must create. Okay? It's like you don't always have to manifest with action. You can manifest with intention, visualization, with your words, with your expectations. It's not always action. Don't let this world fool you into thinking that you have to work to get what you want. Sometimes it can fall straight in your lap, okay? Now, week 5, final week, June 29th, 30th, going into the first week of July, I want to say into the 3rd. The High Priestess was clarified by openness. So there is a vulnerability that the High Priestess must require in order for her to be receptive of her intuition, in order for her to put what her intuition wants her to do over her carnal desires or her fears or doubts, okay, or what her ego wants her to do. Keep this flip this naked, rub it down. High Priestess can be feminine or masculine, so don't take it personal. If you're like, hey, I'm not a girl. It says true receiving happens when you release resistance and allow all possibilities to unfold. Let go of rigid expectations today. Embrace whatever comes your way with an open heart. So maybe the final week of June, you'll just, I don't know, intuitively, you'll just be expecting something. You'll feel light. You'll have that air. You know how there's like a sense in the air where it's like super calm, but something happens. And it helps you like bring, I don't know, it's either a breakdown or a breakthrough that will help you restore your faith in the divine. But for the star, you have intimacy. Deep emotional connection is built on trust and openness. True closeness is a gift. So maybe you'll be hopeful of having true intimacy again. It says be present with loved ones today. Share a moment of genuine emotional connection. And then last we have devotion. Love grows through commitment and care. What you nourish will flourish. Show up fully for something or someone you care about. Give love freely. All right. So that is that on that's Capricorn. I hope this helps. Like I said before, this is just an extenuation of the Earth sign goals and objectives reading that I did for you. So if you want more, if you want to hear more from me, more readings from me, go check out that on my channel. Or if you just like the way that I read, please do not hesitate to like, drop a Jaguar in the comments. All right. Or subscribe, you know. Join the Jaguar's Den. I'd love to have you, all right? So that's that on that. I hope this helps. And until next time, happy healing.